read that line just now, people will die of fright. I've read that line 3 times since last night before this morning. But I was thinking about what happened last January to people in Hawaii. Remember when that notice came across on their cell phones that they were being the target of a bomb? That there was a bomb being headed towards them? People I had dinner with last night were in Hawaii with their kids. They were about 2 hours away that day from the kids that they were there with for a week or 10 days. And their other 2 kids are one in Tennessee and one in Chicago. And they got this warning on their cell phones. And they just were perplexed. They didn't want to call and scare their kids and grandkids, but they wanted to hear them one more time before they, impending, were going to die from what this, all the fright of this was sounding like. And people, for those that hour, has realized their end of their life is coming. We've never ever heard a report more on that, because I always wondered how many people took their lives during that time. I wondered how many suicides there were during that time, of people being afraid of burning to death with radiation or being burned with radiation waves. And that's what our next war will be like. Our next war is not going to be bang, bang, bang. It's going to be a war like we've never seen. And that's what all this thing about these nuclear arms is about. It's going to be a whole different kind of war. It's not going to be people walking with guns. It's going to be total destruction. And that's what we live in. That's where the world is at right now, unfortunately. But I was thinking about that. People will die of fright. And getting a message like that on your cell phone, you know, it can happen at any day, like it did there. You know, amazingly, it took a long time for them to clear it up. It took, I think, like 20 minutes before they actually realized that it had gone out, and they didn't know how to clear it up. But 20 minutes is a long time to be thinking, what do I do? Who do I call? What do I say? How far am I away from family? Anyhow, that wasn't my homily. Today, we hear about weddings. In the end of the first reading, in that cheery reading, we hear about weddings at the end. For some people, they're cheery and happy occasions. For some, it's like, another wedding. All depends where you stand in the lineup, in the chain with that whole wedding thing. If you're the parents, if you're the bride and groom, if you're the closest friends of the bride and groom, and the excitement around all of it. And after, I was just thinking yesterday, that week after Christmas, that's when the phone starts ringing. Because people are out shopping for those shiny little things right now that some people get on Christmas, engagement rings. And the first week of January, I usually get phone calls from mothers. My daughter got engaged over Christmas, and I was checking wedding dates, and I will say, we don't book weddings with mothers. Yeah, but I was just going to check dates, and I say, priests don't do wedding dates with mothers. Yeah, but can you just let me know if you're available? I'll say, for the 3rd time, priests don't give mothers wedding dates. Did you need that written out mailed to you? I said, who's out checking on the band? Well, she is. I said, well, if she didn't want to check on the church, she probably didn't want to get married to church. Oh, she should probably call. There you go, Mom. After 3 times, you got it. And so those things will be happening. But we hear in the readings often about weddings. And the whole metaphor used with the weddings is about God's relationship with us. About His relationship with us. We hear that whole thing about weddings and the wedding feast and the wedding banquet. There's a lot of images of that in the Scriptures. And we hear about it at the end of the first reading today, which the book of Revelation talks about the end times. But the whole idea of the feast of the wedding is our being with God. When people are preparing for weddings, the first thing is, what are we going to wear? What are we going to wear? They start shopping for wedding dresses, for tuxedos, for new clothes. What are we going to wear to the wedding? And remember the stories in the Scriptures and the Gospels about the people invited to the weddings, and the one didn't have a wedding garment, was thrown out, or people coming in their wedding garments. Well, when Jesus uses that image about the wedding feast, about us being invited to the feast, we've already got that garment. We don't have to go shopping. We don't have to go shopping for that wedding celebration, that wedding feast in heaven, because we got the garment already. The garment is what we were given at our baptism. That's why we say that about seeing these white garments you wear as a sign of your Christian dignity. And with the help of your family and friends, bring that garment unstained into the everlasting life of heaven. We've got the garments already. We were given the garment at our baptism. The challenge for us is we got to keep it clean. We got to keep it clean because it's been washed in the blood of the Lamb to keep us sin-free. But we have to keep that garment clean. We have to live the way Christ calls us to live. We have to be like people who live lives of love, seeing the good in all people, being like him in the world and treating all people with kindness, with justice, with fairness. We've got the garment. We just got to keep them clean. Let us continue to pray.